This is a massive 6-foot blue jay, and this is a raccoon that eats trash. And today, I'm going to simulate what it would be like to survive a full shift alongside them. I'm going to be raking leaves, arm wrestling an immortal yeti, and fighting a literal demon from another dimension. But to start out, I'm the new guy. I've just been hired, and right now, I'm just trying to survive the morning. Right now, the blue jay, let's call him the alpha, is towering over me. Look at the size of him. He's absolutely huge. If he wanted to, he could probably snap my rake in half like a twig. And next to him is the raccoon. He looks super tired, shaking like he's had way too much coffee. A total biological disaster. So, we were raking for about 10 minutes, and the raccoon started getting aggressive. He didn't want to work anymore. He started shouting at the blue jay. He threw his rake, but his aim is terrible. He missed the bird and hit the park statue. Oh no, he decapitated the statue. That looks expensive. If the manager sees this, the simulation is over. We are definitely getting fired. The blue jay is panicking. But then he had an idea. He said there's only one person in the park who can fix this. We ran to the garage to find the fixer, and here he is, the yeti. Look at this absolute unit. He skips everywhere because he has too much energy. He's immortal, he's strong, and he's seen everything. We begged him to fix the statue, but the yeti is tired of cleaning up our messes. He said no, but the raccoon won't take no for an answer. He challenged the yeti to a wager, an arm wrestling match. If we win, Skips fixes the statue. If we lose, we're fired. I sat down to arm wrestle him. This feels like I'm grabbing a tree trunk. He is impossibly strong. I was losing bad. I had zero chance. But then the blue jay whispered a plan to me. He told me to cheat. While the yeti was focused on crushing my hand, I grabbed a leaf. I tickled him. It's a dirty move, but in the wild, you do what you gotta do. He laughed. I slammed his hand down. We won! The yeti was mad, but a deal is a deal. He glued the statue back together. Later in the video, things are gonna get super crazy. We won't just be fighting for our jobs, we're gonna be fighting for our lives. Will this job be worth it in the end? Did I even survive till the end? Let's find out. But for now, we saved our jobs, but all that stress made the raccoon hungry. He made the triangle sign. That means pizza. So the mission has changed. We are abandoning the job to go find food. But there's one problem. We have to get past the manager. The manager is a giant glass gumball machine. And right now, he's sleeping. But if we wake him up, he's going to explode. I'm gonna sneak past him very carefully. But the raccoon had a bad idea. He wanted to draw on the manager's face with a marker. I didn't want to do it, but I need to fit in with the pack. So I drew a unibrow on him. We grabbed the pizza and ran out the door, but we ran straight into the lollipop man. Look at the size of his head, but luckily, he's super friendly. He just smiled at us and let us pass. We made it to the safe zone. I started feeding them the pizza to see if they would accept me. They ate it like animals. But we weren't alone. Something was watching us from the shadows. That's when the fancy one showed up. He seems way too happy to be here. He sat down and joined us like we were old friends. Then, out of nowhere, a squirrel tried to steal my pizza. This little guy wasn't giving up. They thought it was hilarious. Thanks for the help, guys. But those shadows in the distance, they were getting closer. The blue jay started chugging soda like his life depended on it. The others cheered him on like it was the championship game. He finished it. A true legend. Then the fancy one started dancing. I don't know why, no one asked him to, but we cheered anyway. It was impossible not to. In the distance, the yeti watched. He didn't approve, but he also didn't stop us. And those shadows, still there, still watching, waiting to do something. For a moment, everything felt normal, like maybe this job wasn't so bad after all. But then the ground started shaking. The manager woke up and he saw the drawing on his face. Now he's red, steaming and screaming at us. He looks like he's having a thermal meltdown. So for the next stage of the simulation, we have to run. The raccoon jumps into the golf cart and starts the engine. I jump in the back and we take off. We were escaping, but the road was blocked. It's the green guy, let's call him the bro and a floating ghost. He refused to let us pass. He took off his shirt and started spinning it. Come on, mate, nobody wants to see that. He's challenging us. He wants to see if we can drift. He did a perfect donut. If I want to survive in this park, I have to prove I'm cool enough. I grabbed the wheel, I slammed the gas, and I started drifting. We're sliding all over the grass, spinning in circles. The bro was cheering. Let's see what this baby can do. Because we drove in a perfect circle, we accidentally opened a portal to the underworld. This happens a lot here. And this guy? He wasn't looking for a tour. He snatched a police chopper right out of the sky. It hit the ground with enough force to rattle my teeth. The blue jay and the raccoon were trying to bait him, but they had their hands full with a literal demon infestation crawling all over their cart. I was playing the world's worst game of dodgeball. Cars, trees, debris, everything was airborne. What are these little monsters? They are everywhere. Oh no, poor Lollipop Man. Somebody needs to help him. They are crawling all over the green guy, and the only one fighting back right now is the ghost. A full tactical unit rolled in and opened fire with everything they had. The monster didn't even flinch. He raised both fists and slammed them into the ground. A shockwave ripped through the park, and then everything went black. At the beginning of this, I was just some guy who needed a job. But throughout the day, I laughed, I got scared, I felt the thrill, and I made real friends along the way. I didn't come this far to end the simulation to some giant hothead demon. Everyone get up, we're saving the park. I start sprinting straight for the portal, waving my arms like an idiot, trying to get that thing's attention. It works. I drag that oversized nightmare right back toward the rift, and just as it's about to squash me flat, a blur drops in from above. It's the Yeti. He lands on the monster and pins it down. Look at it. It's panicking. The blue jay and the raccoon rev up the golf cart for one final blow. I jump onto the back as the cart goes airborne. For one beautiful, reckless second, we're basically a missile. And we slam that beast straight back into the hole it crawled out of. The portal is closed, the park is scorched. The entire place is on fire. Everything's destroyed. But since the monster literally ate every blade of grass before we kicked him out, the lawn is technically mowed. The manager can't fire us on a technicality, so he grumbles, reaches into his pocket, and hands me my first paycheck, $5. It's burnt. It's covered in soot. I'm pretty sure it's still warm. The blue jay and the raccoon gave me a thumbs up since we just saved the world, and most importantly, our jobs. I survived my first day, and I learned one thing. In this park, mowing the lawn is the most dangerous job on Earth. So until next time, like and subscribe, guys. More videos to come.